Hello, my name is Ashley Reed Maryland, and I am here to introduce my father, Matt Reed, into the Grambling Legends Sports Hall of Fame. Most of the things that I know about my father's athletic career actually came from other people. My dad has never been a person to brag about any of his accomplishments, or he doesn't really give himself a lot of credit. However, plenty of his family and friends seem to do that for him. Most of the time when I see them or they see me, they remember me when I was a little child or, following him around, and they'll end up telling me a few things about him. For instance, Coach Robinson actually told me a story once, he and my mother, about my father not wanting to practice. So I'm thinking, everybody says how good this man is. He's supposed to be this great quarterback. What type of quarterback doesn't want to go to practice? Apparently, my father does not like cold weather. If it is too cold, he would take the tarp off of the dummies that they had at practice, take it, go under the old stadium, wrap himself in it, and stay there and hide until someone found him. So I'm listening and I'm thinking to myself, Coach Robinson, how did you even play this guy? Like, where did you get him from? He would call around, he found my mother figured out where he was, he told one of his good friends, Charlie Smith, where he was, and finally when they would find him, my dad would be so upset that they found him at practice, he would throw the ball too hard, and everybody else would get upset at him. So again, I go to my father, what type of person are you? And he told me, well, baby, it was just real cold out there. Daddy just couldn't handle that. I came across a book once at our home that had a few facts in it about my father. So I began to read the book to figure out what was going on the inside, of course. And I came to a point, Coach Robinson said he threw up into Pikes Peak. I asked my father what that meant. He just started laughing and actually told me the next time I see Coach Robinson to ask him. I actually never really got to ask Coach Robinson that question. Later I figured out what Pikes Peak was. Apparently he threw so hard and high that it correlated with the mountaintop in Denver, Colorado. Lastly, my father is a very humble man from humble beginnings, from a great big town of Richwood, Louisiana. All my life I've heard of everything he's done, everything he's accomplished, everything I'm supposed to know that he's done, although it hardly ever came from him. To me, I think that makes it even better, because usually people that brag on themselves kind of need someone else's approval. But when other people tell you how good you are, I think that's when you know you've actually arrived. On behalf of my mother, Mrs. Anna Reed, and my sister, Misty Reed, Matt Reed will forever be a Grambling Legends Sports Hall of Famer.